So what's your background? I believe it's not harness, is it?
No, I don't come from a racing or horsey family whatsoever. So I used to do pony club, and then family moved into town, and we didn't live far from Forbury Park. So I sort of ended up wandering down there one day and quite liked the look of it, and just sort of started hanging around and become a pest and gone to it that way. Yeah.
So you're close to Forbury Park, obviously in Dunedin. So when did you make the move down here to Southland?
I think I was about 17 or 18. High school, I sort of finished that up, didn't do so well, and I did sports massage down at SIT, so I'd sort of been in helping out Alan Clymer for a while and got into it through him, like had my junior driver licence and everything, but sort of wasn't really going anywhere, so I thought I'd give that a crack just to have something to fall back on. And I applied for a part-time job while I was doing that, and got on with Doug McLaughlin, and pretty much the studies went south and the horses took over again, so kicked on from there.
So what attracted you to the harness racing over the studies?
I just loved the horses, and Doug had some nice horses there, and he was starting to put me on race day, and we were starting to get a wee bit of success, and and sports massage. I didn't really like touching people that much, so a couple of not so clean people kind of put me well off, so the horses were a far better option.
Understandable too. So you see, you obviously started out as a junior and went down the driving ranks. Do you prefer the training or driving, or do you just enjoy doing a bit of both?
Definitely enjoy training. Like, it's a big challenge. It can be quite stressful at times, but no, I really do enjoy training. I quite like to sit back and just watch the horses race sometimes, but I do still really enjoy driving, and there's still a few more goals that I want to kick down that path as well. So just really enjoying both actually.
So on that note of sitting back and enjoying watching them race, you do have quite a fair wide range of drivers that you use. Who chooses that? Is it something that you decide with the owners, or do they have a bit of say in it?
Yeah, owners pretty much have full say. I'm pretty easygoing, and they're paying the bills, and if it's not for the owners, I don't get to train horses, so they pretty much have full say, and I'll try and put drivers on that I think will suit along the way, but most of the time they're just happy for me to drive them, or like Mark Horrell's driven a couple for us because he ended up on Love on the Rocks and he went well, and I get a bit superstitious and don't like to change a good combination, so typically if someone drives one in a race and they go good, I'll usually leave them on.
Loyalty, superstition, as long as it works and get you the result, eh?
Yeah, keep trying.
So on that, Diamonds Day is on Saturday. What does it mean to you? It's Southland's New Zealand Cup Day, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. And normally this would be the end of the season under the old regime. So it's the day that you strive to get to, and luckily we've had a wee bit of luck there in the past. It really is. As I said, it was our biggest day at the end of the season. So no, it's great to have a few runners there, and just looking forward to it.
So on those runners that you have, your first ones are in race 9. The Southern Cup's final. Love on the Rocks, he's pretty consistent at the moment, isn't he?
Oh, he is. He's just going super, and he's had so much racing, you keep expecting him to sort of taper off, but he keeps going good races. So, he's capable. I think it's a very even field. I actually, looking at it again the other night, and I think any horse in that race, they all deserve to be there, and any one of them with the right run could win it. So, really happy with him, and he just keeps going good races.
McAndrew Aviator, number 9, he broke in the $100,000 championship final and held up on the turn too, so he's actually going pretty well, isn't he?
Yeah, his final sectionals were pretty impressive. He ran his last mile and took over 1:54, so he just hasn't had a lot of luck lately, but he's actually flying. He just does have, I just pulled a blood off him yesterday. I just was a wee bit concerned. I thought he looked a little bit dull, so we're just waiting to get the blood results back to confirm whether we'll carry on with him or have to pull him out, but at the moment he seems fine. It's just probably me being a bit paranoid about everything, and he's had a big trip away to Christchurch and back. I'm just a wee bit worried that it might have decked him a wee bit, so just waiting to hear back on the bloods on him.
So actually on that, do you get the vets in quite a bit, or is it just exactly like this? If you think they're a bit dull, you get them in only for a reason? Yeah,
no, we typically don't really have vets here very often. And just more so because one of his owners is a vet, and it doesn't really cost her to do anything. So I rang her and I was like, oh, I'm not really that happy. So she just stuck down and grabbed a blood off him. So we don't tend to get the vets down too much. I do use the chiropractors a lot, Tommy Beckett and that sort of stuff. But pretty natural.
Race 10 might have time It won her maiden actually from the one draw and getting a
Yeah.
lovely trip, so you'd be pretty happy you got that in the Southern Oaks final.
Yeah, I was rapt to see that draw, and to have the chance to follow a super horse like Artie's Express, you know, gives us every chance to fill a place. And she's actually come through. She was short going in last week, but she's, as you saw earlier, pretty well. So yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised if she come out and filled her first 4 placings. She's certainly capable.
On the undercard in the first race, you got number 4, Only One Way for Mark Hurrell. You drove it last start, didn't activate the removable deafeners, so pretty good.
Yeah, he's a pretty tidy horse, but he's a pretty difficult drive. He can hang quite hard and just has a few wee tricks, but Mark actually, I didn't realise the race was penalty free, and Mark had actually messaged and asked if he could drive him, so I thought, well, it's a good opportunity because there's another race in his rating a week later at Eddington, so if he wins and it's penalty free, it's a bonus. But yeah, he's got a lot of ability but a lot of little tricks, so hopefully we can continue on with him.
Race 2, number 1, Chogi. He's first emergency and his form line looks though he hasn't had the best of start to his career, but how's he been at home?
Yeah, actually worked on okay, but yeah, as the form line suggests, there's a lot of improvement required. So she's in, and if she shows a wee bit of improvement, we'll carry on over the winter racing. But yeah, no, improvement is definitely required.
Race 3 into the next, you've got Wattlebank Arnie number 2 and He's a Meister number 6. Both have actually shown a wee bit, which they're likely to pick one up soon.
Yeah, Arnie's probably the stronger chance, just he's got an easier draw to contend with. They're both, yeah, can't split them other than that. They've both been going lovely races. Both keep drawing bad previously and having to work around them. So yeah, I think Arnie's probably the best chance from the draw, but neither of them will go bad race, they always go good.
Race 4, Tisbury Terror, has copped a bit of bad luck in her last couple runs. What do you make of her chances this week?
Yeah, no, she's actually been going okay. I drove her pretty bad a couple of starts back, and then last week, once again, I was amped up to take the inside running, and it was pouring down with rain, and I didn't really sort of see that wasn't actually coming. So she's been the victim of some very average drives. So I wouldn't be. She's definitely a place chance. Yeah.
At least you put your hands up and you cop
Yeah.
it. And an outside drive in race 6 in Sarchipus.
Yeah, in Sarchipus.
Yeah. Number 10 hit the line strongly last start, and similar field here, wouldn't be without a chance.
Yeah, she's one of those fillies. She actually has a lot of speed, so if she gets to run through in a gap at the right time, she's definitely capable of filling the first 4. Yeah, she's a wee bit in and out, but she is a very capable mare.
What would your best of the day be?
Ooh. Oh, probably actually the horse in the last race, Tommy Waterhouse, as well. He's drawn outside of the gate, but he's got high gate speed, so he'd probably get across and lead and do his own thing from there.
Yeah, no, he slots into a very nice race, so he does have the outside of the arm, but he's going to be a great chance.
Yeah, and I couldn't go away from Love on the Rocks and Mackenzie Aveda. They're just going great races, so yeah, no, I'll be happy if any of them turn up, to be honest.
Wonderful, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.